Hey, hello, hello, lovely people. Welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, who do we have? Your mommy T, the Shebas. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for joining. Welcome. You are the first. I see you. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. Welcome. Alicia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Greetings to you. Greetings, greetings. Alicia. Welcome, guys. Mom and Nog, I see you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome, guys. I see you, Mommy T. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Leslie, come. I want to see you getting it right with Olivia. Ooh, yeah. Welcome. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Welcome. Thank you. And thanks for the thumbs up. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. How is the week going? Hope it has begun well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. You're dancing. Okay. Yeah, I need to dance as well. Let's. Yeah. Time up with Kwame. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, time out. Yeah. See you. Welcome. Amazing people. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah. Welcome. Good to have you all. Yeah. Let's get it started. Welcome. Yeah. Cornelius, share. No, thanks for the share. I don't feel chop if I don't see on our face now. Hey, Justice Connor, thank you so much for that share. Welcome. Good to see you all. Yeah? Welcome. Thank you. I should dance. Hey, Justice, I should dance. Eh? Yeah. Last thing for I want to see your face. I know you need your I see your welcome, guys. Good to have you all. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining the stream. Time out. No, they whine me. Oh, yeah. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Gabriela. Thank you so much. Let's go. In the morning, shine. You know the living that I want. It's like Jana and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna need you early in the morning. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oni Osamura, thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Canales Okudili Esokeke, my darling husband, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I appreciate everyone. Onyi is just dancing. Onyi is giving it to us, giving us the vibe, giving us the vibe. Hey, Onyi, oh yeah, Ukurana. Ukurana, Ukurana, Ukurana. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you all. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Onyi Asamoga. Yes, thank you so much for connecting with me. Time out with Fanny, Josie, my queen, Gabriela. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. And we have, who else do we have in here? Thank you, guys. Getting it right with Olivia, Mommy T, the Shebas. Oh, thank you, Mom Enoch's vlog. Thank you. Guys, as you're coming in, kindly smash the like. Do it like this. And then you do the share. And you share it out to your community. You share it out to your loved ones. You share it out to your friends. Because tonight we shall be discussing something that will open the eyes of men. Tonight we shall be looking at something a lot of guys ignore. And they play and gamble away with it, not knowing that eventually in life, there may be a payback. Yes, that is what we shall be discussing today. But before we go on, guys, I just want to say thank you all for your love and your support. How has your week been? Hope you guys have been having an amazing time. The week started so well. Some of you, your kids must have resumed from school, resumed to school. It's resumption time in some countries. Congratulations. The kids are going to free you a little bit now. No more hiding in the bathroom from the kids shouting, mommy, 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 mommy. But it's amazing. It's the joy of motherhood. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome. Thank you. Before we go on, let's have more people coming in here so we don't go back and forth. Onyi, I appreciate you. Thank you. You connected with me today. Thank you so much, Gwen. And please share out if you can. Let's have more people in the house, okay? Guys, I appreciate you all. Yeah. Who do we have in here? Cornelius Okudile is okay to my darling husband. Thank you. Wokoma, even if he's at work, he will always show up to support his wife. Dalorine, I appreciate you. You know that. And you know I love you. Thank you. Yeah. Cornelius, we need men like you to come into the house. We need men, please. If you know any guy, we need more men in the building. We need more men to come around because this topic is gonna be for them mostly. You know, not that it's not for women, but it's gonna be an eye-opener to a lot of men. And I know I will not be speaking alone today. There are some persons who will be joining me as well. And the essence of this is to create an awareness because it breaks my heart when I see, sorry guys, I'm just trying to share out. It breaks my heart when I see a lot of men in their old age. Thank you for that share. Thank you. Thank you for the share. In their old age, when they are supposed to be enjoying the wife of their youth, they are left and abandoned. And we wonder, why is it happening? Why do some women leave when they are already in their their midlife, you know, like in their 50s, 60s, you know, when a woman, okay, thank you so much, Cornelius, for sharing also in your community. I appreciate you. You know, thank you so much. In their mid, when they are 50 and 60, you see a lot of men is as if they have been abandoned and left on their own. Not necessarily left, you know, from the house, but there is, you can see the neglect, and you can see that there is not much connection between him and his wife anymore. When they're supposed to be bonding so well and basking in old age, you see them rather growing apart. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but I've seen a couple of that. I've seen a couple of couples like that, and it breaks my heart. And when I looked deeper, I discovered that some of these things didn't just start overnight. It is something that has been there, something that has been accumulated over the years, something that has been built upon over the years. Last week, Friday, I talked about forgiveness and letting go, and which was what prompted this, because most times people forgive, but it is not always easy to forget, even if you have forgiven. That is why we have to be very, very careful. The things we do in our youthful age, the things we do in our youthful years, when we are still very strong, when we are still very energetic, when we are still very full of life and have all the strength and the energy, the zeal to do so many things, we have to be careful what we do to our spouses, and which is the topic we shall be treating today. Why some women change after childbearing. How do you treat the wife of your youth? Now, who is the wife of your youth? Men, who is the wife of your youth? The wife of your youth is that woman you got married to when you two are still very young, discovering yourself, full of love, trying to find your path in life. That woman you met and fell in love with, she is the wife of your youth. That woman you saw and then you fell in love with, that woman you made a vow with, that woman you promised yourself. Oh, Omugwo, Joe. I have one distractor today. Only you. Oh, thank you. That woman you courted, you vowed to love, you promised to love, you promised to spend the rest of your life with. That woman you wedded, and you spent that beautiful night together in your hotel room, at your honeymoon getaway. She is the wife of your youth. That woman you looked into her eyes and you promised her that you will never ever make her cry, and you will shield her from every pain, you will shield her from every attack, you will shield her from every danger. You will be her covering, you will be her honor, you will be her all, her husband, her father, her brother, her best friend. The wife of your youth. She is the wife of your youth. And we shall be looking at Malachi 2:15. It says that it says, so guard yourself in spirit, and let none of you be faithless to the wife of your youth. The Bible is talking to men. And in Proverbs, it equally says that let your fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of your youth. Is your fountain blessed with the wife of your youth? Adati Gogo, oh my God, welcome. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Thank you so much. And thanks to everyone joining me tonight. I appreciate you all. Thank you. God bless you. Now, the Bible said, do not, and let the fountain of her youth, satisfy you. Who is that woman to you today? That woman you are married to today, that's your wife you are married to today. She's radiating in all glory. She's beautiful. She's all you have ever prayed for. What has gone wrong? What happened to your relationship? What happened to that love you shared? What happened to the promises made? What happened to the vow taken? What happened to the promise of protecting her? What happened to the promise of not wanting to see her tears? And you will ensure that whatever tears that drop on her eyes must be the tears of joy and laughter. But suddenly, you are the one causing her pain. Suddenly, you are the reason why she cries. Suddenly, you're making her regret that move. Suddenly, you're making her feel so much regret forever being your wife. The wife of your youth. Who is she to you? Who is she to you now? Who is that woman you promised to love and cherish for the rest of your life? Who is that wife of your youth? Because at the end of the day, we see a lot of men hurting their young wives, hurting their women, hurting the woman they promised to wipe away her tears. You keep hurting her, and let me tell you, I want to just remind a lot of men to know that, yes, a woman may forgive you, but it is always very difficult to forget. It is most times difficult to forget what you do to that wife of your youth. You may think you are doing all you want to do today and getting away with it. But have you sat down to remember the vow you made? That marriage is sacred, and that vow is sacred, is a commitment, and you are bounded by it. You are bounded by that commitment. You are bounded by that vow you made in the church on your traditional marriage. You took a young lady and you promised the parent that you will be her husband, you will be her brother, you will be her father, you're going to be everything to her, and you will not be the reason for her to ever regret being married. Then suddenly you find yourself hanging out with bad company. You find yourself hanging out with the wrong guys. You go and hang out and you drink into the middle of the night. You go and hang out and you play with your friends. You hang out and you squander money. You carry women around. You even rub some of this side cheek on her face. She catches cheating without no remorse. You tell her it is your life. Who is that wife of your youth today? Have you forgotten the promise made? Have you forgotten the vow? You come back from work, you no longer have her time. Even when she needs your attention, you give her excuses. It's as if she's beginning to choke you. Was she choking you when you were chasing her up and down? When you're seeking for her attention, was she choking you? When you were begging her up and down to be your wife, did she choke you then? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, you start feeling suffocated in her presence. Whatever she does no longer appeal to you. 3 years down the line, you have children. You now focus all your energy because you feel you have gotten what you wanted from her. You begin to treat her like a trash. Is she still the wife of your youth? That woman you promised that it is till death do you part. Is she still that woman? When you are in a hotel room, having a nice time with another woman, another lady, a strange woman, do you remember the wife of your youth and the promise you made? And which brings us to today's second topic, which is why women change after childbearing. Truth is, you might be doing this, getting away with it. A woman becomes more empowered in her midlife. A woman's esteem, rises more. Her esteem grows better and stronger in her mid. She becomes more confident of herself in her midlife. She has got the children she wanted. She has raised them into adulthood. Some of them are in high institutions. Others are working. Some are married. She has nothing more to worry about. Thank you so much, BMC. Welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate you, King. Welcome. Thank you so much. I'm glad to have you here. Some of our children are all grown. They're in high institution. Others are married. Do you think that woman will remain the timid woman you intimidated all through your youthful years in marriage? Do you think she will remain that timid young woman who cries day and night because you refuse to come back home to her? Do you think it is still that timid young lady in her 20s, 30s that you cheat on and rub all sorts of side cheeks on her face, and all she does is to pray for you? Pray that God will touch your heart. Pray that God will touch your heart to return home. Alima, to thank you so much, being welcome. I appreciate you. A woman becomes more confident in her midlife, and at that time, she takes away that power you've held over her head for 20, 30 years. When she's 50, 60, 70, old age is beginning to tell on both of you. Hey, mommy, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, mommy Fechi. Thank you. Yeah, she won't remain the same woman. She won't remain the same woman that will cry day and night, praying for you to return back home, asking you and begging you to touch her, begging you to touch her, and you tell her you are exhausted, you are tired. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my welcome. I appreciate you. A woman's confidence rises in her midlife. She becomes more accomplished. She has gotten everything she's waiting for, everything she has ever prayed for. She's more financially stable, so she doesn't have to rely on the stipend you drop for her at home. Okay, mommy. No problem, mommy. Thank you so much. I'll be expecting you back. Thank you so much. Financially, she becomes more stable. She's no longer that hustling woman that you will laugh at, that you will give change, that you ask her to cook with whatever change you've left on the table. She's now an achiever. She has established herself. She has made name for herself. She has created and carved her path. Through sweat, she has carved her path. She has found herself and her voice. She's no longer that woman you will raise your hand on and give a slap. In her midlife, she has overcome all. She's more of everything. And then who would you become in your midlife? In your 60s and 70s, who will you become when you do all this? Ask yourself, in the next 20, 30 years to come, who will this woman be to you? Is she still going to be that loving, that prayerful wife to you anymore? Is she going to be that crying, timid young lady that came to your house waiting for you to love her, to embrace her, to give her all that you promised? Is she still going to be the same woman? The answer is no. The answer is no. A woman may forgive you, but she never forgets. For there is a saying that says, hell knows no fury like a woman scorned. How do you treat that woman in your life? How do you treat the wife of your youth? How do you treat that woman you prayed and you vowed to spend the rest of your life with? When old age comes knocking, do you think she's going to be there supportive? Emotionally, do you think she will be supportive? Will she still be that supportive woman to you at your old age? Black Money says she's probably out of control at 40. Thank you. This is what we are saying. Be Informed channel, welcome. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. Welcome. Thanks for joining, and thanks for the thumbs up as well. Okay, thank you so much. Emotionally, will that woman still be there to give you the support you need when your back is aching? When you need a companion, you need someone to talk to, will that woman be there for you? Is she gonna be there for you? When you will need someone to talk to, you are 8, you are 60, 70, all the awantilo, all the gayoyo, all the bobo you have been doing would have, cooled down. All the bobo, everything you have been doing in your 20s, in your 30s, even in your 40s, everything would have evaporated. And what is left is you and your family. You, your wife, and your children. And you know what? Your children will no longer be in the picture. They will be in school or living alone, finding their paths. You'll be left with that wife of your youth. That woman you married 20, 30 years ago. You will be left with that woman alone. And what becomes of you too? What becomes of the relationship between you and that woman in your 50s, 60s, and 70s? What becomes when you are left alone without the children? With retirement, you no longer have a place to go. All the clubbing, all the gallivanting, all the parties, everything would have evaporated. It would have been vanity. All you'll be left with is regret. To sit down and wallow in pain and regret. Asking yourself how time flies so fast. Then, this same wife of your youth will have plenty places to go to. She will have meetings to attend. She can travel at will. She's no longer that young woman you can say you cannot travel. No, you can't go anywhere. You have to look after the kids. She has no kids to look after at home. So she can just wake up overnight, book a flight for herself, and travel. Yes, be informed. Children will have their own lives. She can wake up and decide she wants to go visit her children. What will become of you? Because you, the man, it is not always easy for men to pick up, to just wake up and say they are traveling. It is more easy for women to wake up overnight and say they are traveling in their midlife, because you no longer have control. You will not be expecting submission from her at that point in time, because you never deserved it. Fabro Happiness, welcome, gorgeous queen. Thank you so much. Welcome, queen. I appreciate you. She's no longer that woman who will beg you for time to go see her parent, for time to go see any friend, or to want to travel to this place or that place. She is no longer that woman. This woman you are seeing right now in her midlife, 50, 60, is an independent woman who will make her own decision. She's unafraid to take any decision at this point in time of her life, because she's more independent. She's more confident. She's gotten everything. Who would you be left with? Are you going to be left with that same wife of your youth when the time comes? Or you'll be left all by yourself? When arthritis and rheumatism comes calling due to old age, when backache and waist ache comes calling, will the wife of your youth be beside you to massage your bones? Women are more stronger if you don't know. Men, I am making this video as a wake-up call to you. Look behind, just take a look around you. Are the men in their 50s, in their late 50s, in their 60s, in their 70s, look around you. How many of them are happy? How many of them do you know when they were quite, younger, newly got married, you were young, they were busy, jumping around, having a great time? How many of them are still enjoying the old age with the wife of their youth? It is a wake-up call. That whatever you sow today is what you are going to reap. That woman that is craving for your attention, that is begging for your attention, that is asking for your attention, that is begging for you to come back home, that will call your line and you put off your phone, claiming to be busy, forming that you are stuck at the hold up. That same woman in midlife, you will be the one asking for her attention, because she will have a whole lot of activities lined up for her. Let's not even talk about women traveling to go be with their children. It is very common. We have seen this over and over. Women traveling, and they never return. They spend a year or 2 years with their children, nursing their grandchildren. And you, the man, you are left alone. If you treat the wife of your youth well, it's going to be difficult for her to leave you at old age to go spend 1 year. It will be difficult for her to even stay away from you for months, talk more of years. It is how you treat the wife of your youth that you will be treated. There is no two ways about it. You can't run away from it. Let her fountain satisfy you. At old age, when your energy has gone down, that your waist that used to be very hot, you are dividing, and young ladies are giving you thumbs up for a job well done. You are jumping around. A time will come, you can no longer perform. You have wasted your energy and your youth on young street girls, highway girls. And the reality will set in your midlife, when you will have no one. When those young ladies have moved on, they've all gotten married. The only ones that will be available are the ones you will call that will call you sugar daddy. All they need from you is nothing but money. Nello Side, thank you so much, Nello Side. I appreciate you being welcome. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I'm dropping the link. Whoever wants to come share anything also with us, please jump on the link. Let's have a conversation. Why women leave? Why women leave? And we know these things are the reality. It's going to be difficult. Oh, you're fresh. The freshest of them all. Welcome, Queen. I appreciate you, Yo-Yo. Thank you so much. And thanks for the thumbs up as well. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so much. So it is the way you treat her that will determine if she's going to be at Omugwo for the next 2 years. And then before she leaves, her children would have, had another baby, and she will stay behind to also nurse her daughter and her granddaughter, or to nurse her son's grandchildren. I mean, her son's children, which are her children. Cornell will say, what about those who treated them well, but later in life receive all these things you are saying without deserving it? Sometimes we see things from afar without really knowing what happened. If you check closely, a woman is like an incubator. What you give to her, she gives back to you 10 times. If you give a woman love, she will multiply the love and make your life a heaven on earth. If you give her peace, she will ensure you live in peace and tranquility. You give her respect, she multiplies it. But if you give her hell, she will bring down hell on earth for you. Most times, I believe these things are after, like what you are saying, Cornelius. Ask this woman closely. Any woman you feel in her midlife decides to begin to treat her husband somehow, check closely. How was the relationship between her and her husband when they were young? What is the relationship like? Because there is no way a woman who is well treated, loved by her husband, given all, honored by her husband when they are still young, giving all the attention and the love, will suddenly wake up in her midlife and begin to treat the man wrong. No, it is always very difficult, because old age is beginning to tell on both of them. That is when the bond will grow stronger between the two of them. That is when they bond well, they bond stronger, not fall apart. Mommy, you have Mommy Ifechi. Mommy Ifechi, welcome. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, my dear. Unfortunately, this evening, I'm just so busy with other things, but I thought I'll jump in quickly to say something but if I have chance, I'll come back again after, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, just in answer
no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, in answer to what Cornelius said there about women that you do all these things for, and they still turn back. They still can't remember how he put it. Anyway,
Yeah, they still
I
go,
think
turn back to treat the man wrong in their
yeah,
midlife.
yeah. I think you gave a good answer there. I struggle to understand why any woman that is treated the way they should from the beginning. Not when you
Yes.
think that, oh, she's now making some money. Oh, she's now somebody in my life. Oh, now she deserves me. She deserves me to applaud her. No, no, no. When you start from the beginning, when two of you, let me use myself as an example. I remember when we started. I don't think I've told this story before. I remember when we started, we didn't spend much time in Nigeria as married couple. We got married like December this year, and then by January, my husband got this British Council scholarship to come to Scotland to do his masters, and then after that he did his PhD. And while he was doing his masters, he told British Council that he cannot stay here without the wife, and we had our first son then. The money they were giving him was so small, and he said, "I'd rather be eating bread and whatever, and make sure I save some money to bring my wife. I cannot spend so much time without her." And then when I joined him, we started life together from the scratch. When people see people now, sometimes I know some one woman one day she was saying, "Oh, my husband always says that he wishes that he's Dr. Ezrim." I said, "Don't mind what you wish. Mind what we wish, but you don't know where we have been. You don't know where we have been." At that time, when I came into Scotland in the 80s, with that my first son, before we had the other three, do you know the chicken drumstick and the chicken thighs? We'll have to cut them into three to be able to make stew, just for it to last, so that we're just managing. Now, and I stood with my husband. We did this together. We raised these children together. We did what we can for each other. And I'll be struggling to believe that certain time in the man's life, he will not leave that woman, or forget that. No, I don't think that is the case, because we have seen it all. Both of us have seen it all. Now we are having our best lives because our children are grown up. By the grace of God, our first grandchild is coming soon. And so we are just looking at life now. It's not that we have everything that we need. Nobody ever has everything that they need financially, but we are happy. Money is not everything. That's why I say to people, money is not, you may not have so much, but you are happy in yourselves. So going back to that question, no. Once you stuck with the person through hard times, and then things started to improve, for that man to leave you, or for that woman to leave her husband, or ignore or neglect without remembering where they were and where they are now, that person must be heartless. That person must be
Women
heartless.
never forget.
No,
Women don't
sometimes,
forget easily. If it was
yes.
rosy for her when she was very young, there is no way she would forget how
Yeah,
you endured with her, how you two
yeah,
suffered together and
yeah,
weathered the storm together.
yeah, exactly. So I know sometimes we sit down and remember our years, what we did, and we just laugh about them. Yeah. So it's really, I think we must not forget where we were. And if people are getting married, or either way, anywhere, because of who or what the person has, what if anything changes? Because things can change. So are you still going to be loyal to that relationship? Are you still going to be the same person? Or are you going to just say, I'm not going to? You have to suffer together. You have to enjoy together. That's what marriage is all about. The relationship is all about. And yeah, so that's what I want to say for now. I will jump back in again if necessary, but let me just continue what I'm
Okay.
doing.
Okay, mommy.
Okay.
Thank you very
Mm,
much. Thanks for that
Okay.
clarification. I appreciate you. Thank you so
Okay, my
much.
dear. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Who do we have in here? We have Oyoyo Fresh, the freshest of all them gorgeous queens. Welcome, Oyoyo. Hello.
Thank you so much, host, for having me. And God bless
Thank you,
Mommy
Manuma.
Fechi for jumping on that
Yes, that
question.
question. Yes.
She really
Mm.
did justice to that, because
Yeah.
I've seen a woman. Noise behind. Grab another one.
Okay, they are children, so long as they are home.
Yes. So I've seen a situation whereby a woman refused to come for Omugwo because nobody was going to cook for the husband. That she's so sorry, I can't leave him, because she was well taken care of from the very first day she was married. So
Yes.
I don't believe that people would do that ordinarily, unless if there is something that the man had done. Maybe, men, they forget quickly, but we are storage. We don't forget things.
We store everything. Our memory is, in fact, 10 times, it stores things 10 times more than men do. A man may do something today and forget tomorrow. But you see a woman, ask her what happened 5 years ago, she'll be able to
remember,
recollect
and she will even tell you the date and time. She will remember. So I am glad Mommy Fechi answered that question very well. There is no woman. Women are simple, if men can understand it. Honestly, they are simple,
very
in the sense that love me, I will love you times 10. You understand?
Yes.
Then if you hate me or treat me badly, just be ready for hellfire on earth.
Okay. They will bring it down like this. And you see some women, in cases like this, there are some women who met the guy when the guy was struggling, okay? And the guy promised, look, let's just weather the storm. Especially when she had better offer, better opportunity. You understand? And then she decides that I love you. I want to be with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Let's struggle and build empire together. And in the course of that, you now see when little change enters the man's hand, this is when he begins to show his true color. That is when he wants to club every night. He wants to, sleep with everything under the skirt. That is when he wants to become a control freak. And if she talks, she receives tawai for those who bully. And then the woman is storing all this. You may apologize and say, I am sorry. She will say, no problem. I forgive you. But in her memory, she's storing all those things down. She has forgiven you, but it is stored there in her memory. Rebecca, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. And thanks for the thumbs up as well. Thank you so much. You understand, Oyoyo? She may have forgiven, because marriage is all about we offend ourselves and we forgive. But you see, a woman never forgets how a man treated her in their early years of marriage.
At all.
Especially when they have challenges. And she's there enduring. She's there building with you. She's there persevering. She's there doing everything a good wife would do for you. But a lot of our men, no matter what you do for them, they are never satisfied. That is when they want to show now how would the head of the house. I keep asking, why do you think some women will just go for Omugwo? They will use Omugwo as an excuse. The moment they leave, black money, and those who don't understand what Omugwo is, right, bro? Not all women are crazy and deranged, but it's a good bit. Now, for those who don't know what Omugwo is a time where a woman, when a woman, a new mother, when a woman puts to bed and begins to get special treatment, either from her mother and people around, like they nurse her back to good health and help her take care of the newborn baby, and equally help take care of her as well, so that she can get enough rest. She's pampered throughout this period, and most often it lasts for 3 months. For that 3 months, a woman is given all the pampering, she eats all the nutritious food, and she's allowed to rest and be lazy she's allowed to rest and be lazy, because she has a lot of people, especially her mother or her mother-in-law, to look after the house, to take care. All she has to do is to breastfeed the child. But they help her bathe this child, help her feed the child if it's not breast milk, and equally help her tidy the house and make food for the rest of the family. So all she does is breastfeed the child, eat nutritious meals, and get back to sleep. So it is a period of pampering. So now in a woman's midlife, when her daughter is married and has had children, and the children, have had children or grandchildren for her, she set out for this Omugwo. Some women don't go because of the love and respect, because of the love and how their husbands treated them. They just, even when they leave, they come back quickly to come take care of their aging husband. Because at that stage, it is difficult for a man to enter the kitchen. Something he hasn't been doing over the years. Suddenly, will a man in his 60s and 70s start going to the kitchen to cook for himself? No. This is when the wife feeds him nutritious meal, healthy meals. But if she is not well treated, she waits for this opportunity and then she sets out on Omugwo. When she sets out, some stay 6 months, others 1 year. And those who don't even go for Omugwo will say they are having a backache or they need special medical treatment, and then they will go be with their son or with their daughter. So we spend 2-3 years without coming back to their husband. They can just breeze in and breeze out. She has nothing with you anymore because there was no relationship between the two in the first place. They don't have any relationship. There is no bonding. There is no foundation for them. Because it's all about the man and the children. And she focused all her energy on her children, who were giving her strength to hang in there and overcome all the pain and travail. When these children are no longer in the house, that is when she set out and she flies. Haven't you wondered, or have you ever sat down to ask yourself, why couples that have been married for 30 years will suddenly ask for divorce?
Host, I know of a person now. She's been married for 21 years. And in that 21 years, I don't know if I can say that she has actually had full 2 years of peace and quietness in that marriage. So now the kids are growing and she is financially stable. So in the next 6 to 7 years, her kids will be out of college. Then if she goes from one person's house to the other tomorrow, do you think the man has anything? She said to me that the moment the kids are out of college, because she looks like their sister, she married very young, and the kids, if you see them, her kids are over 6 feet tall, and she's just a petite. So if they're walking on the street, you think that, is that your boyfriend? Is that your, that she's going to travel the world with her children. She's not including her husband, though.
No, the man is not in the picture. He's not included in all the trips.
At all. She's not even talking about that. She's going to travel the world with her children from one person's house to the other. So that is the element of what I never had it good. Now that I can take care of myself, the kids are out of the way. I want to enjoy my life. I want to live my baby girl's life that was deprived. That's just it.
And look at that. No, highest they will do is to send a schnapp to the man during Omugwo. They send schnapp to him to drink. And the woman is called over to come and enjoy her life. That life you deprived her of. That joy and happiness you deprived her of. This is the time for her to enjoy everything. Now, it's not as if she hasn't forgiven. But like, you cannot eat your cake and have it. That is how I put it. You can't eat your cake and have it. You can't have all these things when you are still young and still enjoy the pampering of your wife at old age. You can't have it all. So even when she stays, some women in their midlife are no longer afraid of divorce. What do you want to divorce her for? If you want to divorce her, go ahead. She's not afraid of menopause anymore. She has given birth to all her children. Her children are grown. She's either going to be a grandmother or she will be a grandmother soon. Rebecca said maybe she's pushed her hub for some past situation. Good for her. Let her enjoy. Absolutely. Yeah. Being a carer with case. Welcome. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining the stream. Welcome. So you see, at that time, she's no longer afraid of divorce. You want to divorce a 50-year-old woman or a 60-year-old woman? Go ahead. She's no longer afraid of the stigma of being a divorcee, because especially in Africa, women are always usually afraid of getting divorced, and that is why some of them stay put in domestic violence. Cornelius say women are suffering. Only Schnapp. That is why you men should be drinking Schnapp, because soon you will also be an ancestor and they will be pouring the libations for you to drink. Because at that point in time, when a woman is young, you threaten her with divorce, or even if you don't threaten her with divorce, she's taking in a whole lot. She's enduring so much suffering because of her children. She wouldn't want to leave. Who will take care of my children? Oh, they may take my children away from me. I don't want to live a separate life from my children. I want to be there to support my children. So a lot of women, their children make them stay put, even when the man is abusing them, even when it's domestic violence. People like Osinachi stayed put for their children. Not just Osinachi, a lot of women stayed put. Some didn't make it out. Some, eventually were deleted because they were enduring all this for their children. And Juba, welcome. Thank you so much, Juba. Thanks also. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate you. For those who are, ready to stay, they stay put, but they are waiting for that point in time of their life when they will gain their freedom. After they have nursed these children they've suffered for, these children they've told themselves, look, I will stay put and endure everything in order to be, in order to give my children the best in life. I will stay put so that my children will not have to suffer in the hands of a stepmother, or my children will not be left with their father alone, or strange women. They made that sacrifice. They endured the ill treatment. They endured all the pain and suffering, the abuse and insult, the humiliation and disrespect and disregard and infidelity, cheating here and there. They endured all those things, waiting for that time when they will be free. It's no longer going to be, I am waiting for my children to grow up. These children are grown. These children are all grown. If they're not in high institution, they are graduate working. If they're not graduate, they are probably, living their lives right now. They're no longer under their roof. The children are no longer under the roof of their parents. They are independent, living their life. Some are married, having their own children. Look at this woman, this wife of your youth, and ask yourself, do you truly, honestly expect her to stick with you at old age when you cannot even perform anything again? Those years when she will be begging you to touch her and you give her all sorts of excuses, you only touch her during her ovulation so she can make babies. She has made the babies. They are all grown. She has raised them, giving them all the discipline and everything a child will need from a mother, and now they are gone. Honestly, will you expect the same woman you treated, you did all these things to remain with you when you can no longer perform, when you can no longer even fix your own breakfast? Do you expect her to honestly stay with you? She is no longer afraid of divorce. She can even request for it because financially she's no longer depending on you. She has established herself. She's fulfilled in her career, built whatever she wants to build for herself. She's made. She may not be very rich, but at least she has found her bearing. She's no longer waiting on you to give her money for soup, when you have to tell her that, look, I don't have, manage is 1,000 naira. She's no longer looking up for you to give her money to make her hair or to buy clothes for herself or to do anything, even when she's working. She's no longer expecting those gifts you refused to shower her with when you were young. She doesn't need those gifts from you anymore. Nothing. You are practically empty together. So she can go for divorce. She can initiate it confidently. And nobody will come to stigmatize her that she's a divorcee. Who stigmatizes a 60-year-old woman? All you hear is that they parted ways. Most often times it is even done in a very quiet way, that people don't even know. They just know that the woman is no longer in the house. She's living with her daughter or living with her son. They're taking care of her. She will tell them, I can't stay. BMC said, that's why I touch her so inside and out every day. Even when we have beef, wahala, I am attentive. Now somebody is learning Naija wahala. You are learning Naija wahala. BMC, I like that. You are learning Naija slang. Yes. This is what we are saying. You have to deposit in order to withdraw. What have you deposited in the wife of your youth that you'll be expecting in midlife for her to be there for you? Marriage is sweeter in midlife because you are with someone who is your friend, your best friend. You are with someone who you can gist with, recollect beautiful memories with, travel the world if you have the wherewithal, you have the means. Go visit your children together and return back home. Pluck each other's white hairs out, the strands of white hair. Make jokes and tease each other. It is sweeter. For this is why everybody prays to live, till old age. You say it is till death do us part. Let's grow old together. How do you grow old together where you are not treating her so well? How do you expect her to grow old together with you when you are here intimidating her in your 30s and in your 40s because you have the means, because you feel you have the upper hand, because you feel you are the man of the house? Even to assist her with chores, you're finding it very difficult. Hey, Aziza TV show, welcome, ma'am. I appreciate you, ma. Thank you so much for joining Aziza TV show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I appreciate every one of you. Okay, you're your fellow, right? Thank you so much. So we're talking about the wife of your youth. How you treat her today will determine how she's going to treat you when you two are getting old. Women seem to have a lot of energy. They seem to be stronger in their 50s and in their 60s because of their body, the way their body is made, because of the menstruation, renewing of blood, and all that. Women manage a whole lot of pain better than men. They manage illness better than men. A woman can be having headache or even arthritis, which is common at old age, or rheumatism, and she will still use that to go about. All you see a man do is to sit down in front of the house. He has retired. He will sit down, going through the pages of newspaper. If the day he's lucky, he will have one or two friends who will come around to see him. All he does is to sit down in front of the television and watch news or sports without any companion. But women, you see, at that age, a lot of activities are with them because they have made a lot of friends. They belong to different groups. They belong to different meetings that they must attend. And apart from that, they have their children to go and visit from time to time. Those who have the resources decide to travel and see the world. How many men travel alone? How many travel alone to go see the world? How do you treat the wife of your youth? That woman that you're making her shed tears every night and day because of your disregard, disrespect, humiliation. How? Rebecca said, women suffered so much to raise the children with close age gap, and the dad in the same house, but no help. When the babies are big and independent, the mom will be okay. The mom will be turned from the caterpillar to butterfly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is what we are talking about. When you are still very young, you have the energy to help your wife, to help her, to assist her with chores. She's working, you are working. Whenever she complains of being tired, you say she's at home. But for those that stay at home mom, you say she's at home doing nothing. Do you know what it takes to raise little toddlers? Like those ones they're very fast, running around, mothers chasing them around. Before she'll be able to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner, before she'll be able to do the laundries, before she will go to market, before she will even make her own hair, have her own bag, and then attend to other businesses. All you do is work, isn't it? You work. When you retire from that work, what else would you be doing? You sit at home, all alone, lonely at old age. Lonely at old age, and you expect the wife of your youth, that woman you have treated so bad, to fold her hands and sit down at home looking at you. When you complain of your waist, you want that woman to go and bring a boniki, or what is this African oil is called, ekume. The Igbos call it ekume. I don't know what they call it in English. Anybody that knows this native oil that is used for massaging, especially when you have weak bone, when you have arthritis, rheumatism, or you have fracture, dislocation, they use it to massage the leg or the back or the waist or the hand. You now want that same woman to do that for you. I have my 2 toddlers with me now, 50, and I am also working here. It's fun. Share butter. God bless you, yo, my share butter. Share butter. You know, I see some old couples and I admire them. Why? The love, the bond between them. You can see that they have history. You can see that they have a tight bond when they were growing up. Thank you. Yes. You see that they have a strong bond while they were growing, when they got married. The 10, 20 years together, they've established that bond. Rebecca says, same man, they didn't learn manners, not even love from their home. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So how do you expect this same woman that you have not treated well, so right, to want to help massage that weak leg of yours, that waist of yours, to rub your back for you, to make you healthy meals? No, you're going to eat whatever you see. You will eat whatever you see, whether the food is healthy or not. You will have to deal with it. She will just make fast whatever and give to you. But a woman you have treated so well will take her time to prepare you the most healthiest meal when you are aging. She will ensure that you eat healthy, not junks. She will ensure you take your vitamins. She will ensure you take your medications. She will ensure you do little exercise, because she will be there to support you. She'll be there for you in all, emotionally, financially. I mean, you two you've already established something together. She'll be there with her support. The best company you will ever have in your midlife is the wife of your youth. The best company you will ever have in your 60s and 70s is the wife of your youth. Not a strange woman. Not that side chick you are probably wasting all energy on. Not that highway girl that you are gifting things that you have never gifted your wife. Not that slave queen you will spend 250,000 naira or how many dollars for her to buy the latest human hair. Not that side chick you will give so much money to buy the latest iPhone, whereas your wife is managing a small phone. She can't complain. For when she does, you tell her that is all you can afford, but you're ready to empty your account to spend on a strange woman. The way you make your bed is the way you lie on it. If you make your bed smooth today, you're going to lie on a smooth bed. But if you wake up and leave the bed rough, or you just throw the shit on it, you are going to lay on it like that. What are you depositing today in your marriage? What are you investing in your marriage? Are you making any effort to invest in your marriage as a man? Because most often times it is the woman that holds the home together. And women do everything to hold their marriage together. They do everything to keep it going, to shield it from people. She endures so that outsiders don't know what is going on. Some women endure so much to cover up. Even when we have the deadbeat dad who cannot provide, a woman will do anything to put food on the table because of her children also, not just the man. But when you have, do you look at this woman and say, I want to grow old with this woman, and so for that, I am giving her my all. You say she's your better half. Your better half. Look at this woman beside you. This woman you make cry. Look at her. Is she really your better half? What has she done to deserve the ill treatment? What has she done to you to deserve the way and manner you treat her? Remember, a woman never forgets even when she forgives. A time will come, you will crave for her attention. A time will come, you will beg for her attention. Then she will no longer be there because you have nothing on her. You have deposited nothing. You have invested nothing into that marriage. What are you investing today in your marriage? Aside the financial aspect, aside bringing money for bills, aside paying the rent, what are you really investing in your marriage? Is it all about the bills? Oh, you have paid the bills, so that's all right. You have paid the rent, that's all right. Is that all that keeps a marriage going? A woman can pay her rent as well if she's independent. If she's on her own, she can afford a roof over her head. So if that is all you are giving to her today, ask me. I ask you again, are you deserving of her? Are you deserving? If paying the bill is the only thing you offer to that wife of your youth today, do you deserve her love and affection and attention and respect and submission in her midlife? Do you truly deserve that? Do you deserve that? The wife of your youth, how do you treat her? For what you sow is what you reap. What you sow is what you reap. If you sow yam, you will reap tubers of yam. You sow rice, you will reap grains of rice. You sow beans, you will reap beans. You cannot expect to sow yam and reap something else. What you sow is what you reap. What you deposited, what you invested into your marriage today is what you're going to get out of it tomorrow. There is no two ways about it. No two ways. You cannot run away from it. So it is a wake-up call. A wake-up call to men. As you are getting married, making a vow, taking that vow, pledging your love. Just like the man, a young friend of mine, who the husband has been treating wrongly. They just got married. Marriage is not up to 2 years. He treats her without regard, without respect. This young lady in her early 20s is crying day and night. She has had her first child, ran away back to her father's house, and then she's been forced to return back to her husband's house. She's there struggling. The husband treats her like a trash, like nobody. Do you expect that when this woman finds her feet in her midlife, when she becomes independent, that she will remain with that man? No. She's not going to even stick around till her midlife. Maybe in her 40s, when she is already independent, she's just going to spread her wings and fly away. Because then she's more matured, more confident, with great healthy self-esteem, financially stable. She's no longer going to be asking him for money for food, because she can't work now due to the caring for the newborn baby. She can't find a job, so she depends and rely on her husband, and he uses that as an opportunity to treat her wrongly. Do you think this young lady in her early 20s now, when she is in her 40s and 50s, do you think she will stick behind? Apart from that, haven't you wondered why some women abandon their husbands when they fall sick? And some people will be quick to judge and say, oh, she left her husband just when the man needed her the most. It happened to Julius Agu recently. Julius Agu, a Nigerian comedian. We know him. He's an entertainer. In his youthful age, he was busy gallivanting. Oh, they know him. They call him the Nakademus. He was knacking. He loves everything under the skirt. He likes them big and small. He likes them yellow and black. He likes them tall and short, in all complexion. Pay the rent and lay pipe with a smile on her face. Ease her mind, share a laugh, and shed a tears with her stand next to her, not in front or behind. Thank you. So Julius Agu, when he fell sick, the wife stood by him for 7 years. She was, they lived together for how many years? She was just nursing him, taking care of him until she couldn't anymore. Just when she left, picked her bag and said, no, go get those side chicks that you were spending all your money and time on when you were famous and rich and strong. Go get those side chicks to come nurse you. You don't expect a woman you are not treating well to nurse you, abandon everything and her life just to nurse you. Whereas you never treated her well. When she left, people came judging her. They came judging her. Oh, you left your husband just when he needed you the most. How can you be so heartless and wicked? When your husband needed you the most, you abandoned him. Blah, blah, blah. I looked at them and I laughed. Do you know what that woman endured while Julius was busy jumping around and spending the family income, wasting their investment from one party to the other? Do you know the sleepless night, the tears, That woman, all the humiliation she endured when Julius was busy showcasing different side chicks. No, you don't. You only knew she left him when he needed her the most. BMC said, oh, dear, do you think a woman 40 years, okay, do you think a 40-year-old woman is more mature than a 40-year-old man? Yes. A 40-year-old woman is more matured. She is more matured. A lot of guys in their 40s are still playing around. They haven't even found their feet. They don't even know what they are doing. They don't even know what they want to do in life. They haven't found their path. They only think about women and money. Women and money. So a lot of them are not even matured in their 40s. They are still playing around. Yes, you can't eat your cake and have it. Today, people are judging her that she left her husband just when she did her best. She tried nursing him. She tried taking care of him. She tried her best. But then a time came when she remembered that, no, I have my life to live. I don't have to live for you all the rest of your life. When you were still very strong and have the money, you were jumping around. I endured and stayed put. Now you are paying the price. You still want me to endure and abandon everything just to nurse you? No, pay someone to care for you. Pay a caregiver. Spend the money. Call your sisters. Call your family. Call your side chicks. Let them come and nurse you. That was what she said. She picked her belongings and left. People look at Joke Silva. Let's also look at Joke Silva and Olu Jacob. Olu Jacob is weak now. Olu Jacob is weak. He's old. He has paid his dues in the industry. He is in his 80s. But take a look at how Joke Silva pampers her husband. How she still walks around strong, taking good care of him, nursing him at his old age. The man is frail. Just take a look at that couple, Joke Silva and Olu Jacob. This is what I am talking about. When you care for the wife of your youth, when you are old, weak, and frail, she will take care of you. Men most oftentimes are more matured, like they marry. They give their wives certain age gap. They are older, yes, than their wives. Some men are 10 years older than their wives, 5 years older, even 20 years older. So when old age comes, men get weaker and more frail than women. Wherever Olu Jacob is going to, you will see Joke Silva standing gallantly behind him, trying to shield him from anything, loving him at his old age, pampering him. You can see him aging gracefully. You can feel the love of a wife on the husband. You can see that Joke Silva is really taking care of him. The whole world can see that. Life is not all about money. Yeah, BM says, I think she is more matured by 10 years mentally if they are 40. This is what I'm saying. A woman is more mature. That is why women marry younger, at younger age. A young lady of 18 can actually keep a home. But a young boy of 18 doesn't even know what marriage is all about. He's still even trying to keep a relationship. A young boy compare to a young lady of 20, a young guy of 20 doesn't even know what serious relationship is all about. All he knows is, girlfriend. But a young lady of 20 already understood what marriage is all about. And she can keep a home. She can have children and care for them. But a young boy of 20 cannot. In this present life, in this present world, if it be in the days of my fathers, my grandfathers, yes, a young boy of 20 maybe. Thank you, Azizat. A young boy of 20 maybe, then with a young girl of 16 and 18. But in today's world we live in, a young boy of 20 cannot keep a home. But a young lady of 20 can. Women mature mentally more, even physically, than men. They grow stronger. A man's strength begins to diminish after 45, 50. Whereas that is the beginning of some women's strength. That is when you see some women very energetic, full of life, bubbling. You see them popping. You see them radiating. You see their glow. In their 40s, check out women in their 40s. When a man is beginning to age, that is when a woman is looking more beautiful and stronger. So the way you care for that woman today will determine how she will care for you when you are old. She's going to nurse you. She's going to care for you. She's going to ensure you get proper rest. I have been to some couple's house where when you come, the woman will say, he's sleeping. She doesn't just go wake him up. She say, he's sleeping or he's taking some rest. Estelle, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so much. You heard the woman say, he's sleeping or he's resting. He's tired. He just came back from work. He's tired. Why? Because she wants to ensure that the man gets proper rest. That is caring. She cares about his health. She wants him to take proper rest. He doesn't eat junk. She ensures that she cuts away junks from his meal and cooks him vegetables and feeds him healthy fruits and veggies. She cuts out all the unnecessary junks away from his life, unless the stubborn men who don't want to. How do you treat the wife of your youth? If you want that woman to remain with you, that woman to stay with you till old age, to grow old with you, to be there for you, it starts with how you treat her today. It starts with the love and affection today. It starts with the respect you give to her today. The foundation you lay determines how solid your marriage is going to be over the years. As I say, I am proud and pretty in my 40s, even with the stress I'm going through with my boys. That is what we are saying. I am proud of you. I see you and I imagine, I don't know where your strength comes from. I don't know where your strength comes from. You are so strong. 4 boys in a foreign land where you don't have help. If your husband is not treating you well today, how would he expect to reap the fruit tomorrow? With all the stress, the sacrifices you are making, I see your videos as is that. You create time for those children. You give them the best. It is stressful, but yet to do it. That is what we're talking. Women in their 40s and 50s, they are strong. They are energetic. They are. I am in my 40s. Thank you so much, Lucy Choma. Welcome. I appreciate you. I am equally in my 40s. I am 42. I'm going to be 43 soon, my next birthday. The last time I checked, I know I am still very strong and energetic. I know I am still very, very strong. There is practically nothing I cannot do now. There is practically nothing I cannot do. But the good news is I thank God. My husband is the kind I thank God for him. He treats me well. And I'm putting it out there. I will never treat him wrongly when he will need me the most. In his 60s and 70s, I will never treat him wrong. Why? Because I remember how he has been treating me. I remember how he pampers me. I remember that he gives me attention. I remember that he gives me my respect. I remember that he pays attention to me. I remember that I don't have to beg or cry for anything. It will not be a payback time. I will pamper and spoil him to silly. I will ensure he gets the best treatment at his old age. It is what you sow that you reap. What you invest that you withdraw. Lucy Choma, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. It is what you invest into your marriage today that you are going to withdraw tomorrow. People make long-term investment. What is that long-term investment in your marriage you have made? What are those sacrifices you have made in your marriage today that you think you'll be deserving of her sacrifice in the future? Thank you so much for the thumbs up. The strength I have, I don't even know where they come from, to be honest. You know, I tell you that all the time. That I don't know. Maybe you take energy drink. Maybe you take energy drink. Because with 4 boys, it can only be a super woman to be able to do that in Australia. You don't have house help. These children are still very young. You even create time for them so much, and you still work. It can only be from God. And the joy of motherhood. It is because you love what you're doing, the joy of motherhood that has kept you going, and the grace of God. Because on your own, you wouldn't have been able to do it. On your own, you wouldn't have been able to do it. No superwoman anywhere. No, you are a superwoman. I give it to you. I give it to you. Honestly, I give it to you. I know what it means. Like, I can't say I totally relate with your stress, but looking at you, the children, the little one who will always need your attention around the clock. Then you talk about the big ones, you need to also pay attention to their studies and everything. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you,
Hello.
thank you. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Sorry, just 6:30 a.m. here. I'm just trying to put my voice down because of my case.
6:30 a.m.
Yes, please.
Oh, God is awesome. God is wonderful.
Yeah. I'm just trying to lower my voice. I don't want them to wake up.
We can hear you loud and
clear. Okay. My sister, there is no superwoman anywhere, to be honest. No superwoman. It's just that I'm just no superwoman. Sometimes I feel tired as well. In fact, it's just that I'm just kind of focused, like determined, like this is what I want. I don't want to be that woman that will look after a man before, I want to buy salt or I want to get this. No, I'd like to kind of, empower myself. I don't want to sit down. Yes. Even there are a lot of people here that will tell me, Aziza, with 4 boys, you're going to work. Just sit down. Don't do anything. But that is not me. No. I mean, this is the land that you don't even we don't have any family here. Let me just put it that way. We don't have any family. So you want me to be sitting there at home, like doing what? Like watching Netflix and paying monthly fee for Netflix for nothing? No, it is better for me to go out there, do something, just make myself useful, I don't believe in there are a lot of women like they are like full housewife and they are doing good. To be honest, I don't blame anyone that your decision is yours. No one that will come and like say, yeah, this is what you're supposed to do or do that. No, you know where you're coming from, and you know what you want to achieve. Okay, so you know your strength. Just walk towards your strength. Don't let anyone decide for you. That is what I'm doing. I don't want anyone to decide what my life will be like. So I want to decide for myself. So I'm just doing me. Yes, I like to do me. I don't like to live a fake life, you know. There's some people that they will live fake life while living abroad. But for me, I don't like, no, it is not even in my agenda. Fake life, no.
You are so real.
Exactly. So I just want to be authentic. I don't want to live anybody's life. Yeah. I don't even know where the strength is, even sometimes. Okay, I'm awake now doing like chores before they wake up. You know, I have to get them ready for school and all of that. But I want to make sure I finish some certain things before they wake up so that I can focus on them, you know. Yeah, it's not that easy. Sometimes also I'll be thinking even in myself, like I need to slow down, you know. When that time comes, maybe I'll just take off from my workplace, like, you know, yeah, maybe a week off. Then yes, I'm here by myself, you know, relaxing. So I just listen to my body, you know. When my body is telling me slow down, I slow down. So yeah, for me, I don't think there's superwoman anywhere, my sister.
Yeah, because you know why I call you superwoman. If you check your comment section, yeah, I always admire your strength, because to be there without family. Hey, Nemuza, welcome, Wanyoma. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. To be abroad,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have family to help you care for these children. You have 4 boys. Do you know what it means to raise one boy? This
my
is
sister,
a full military barrack. Full military barrack. Their energy alone, you know, it's not the same with girls. Girls are more on the reserve, you know, when they're young and growing. They're money, you know, they are more on the reserve. But these boys can jump from one cushion to the other. They can jump around from morning till night without getting tired. And
even
then you have
6 boys that I have, six boys. It's just 4 that it's six. I have 6 boys. You're just seeing 4.
Where are the other 2?
They are here, but they are just like they are focused, you know. They don't want to be in the video for now.
6 boys, all boys.
6 boys. All boys.
Okay, my respect just doubled. No, it has tripled. No. No, the respect. No, it has tripled. No, what?
I beg, I don't want to expose myself before, but I don't expose myself now.
No, you don't get it. This is much respect. You don't get it. Like, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. But one thing I see a very strong woman, a very strong and passionate woman. You create time even for their activities, even for their playtime. Even when they are jumping around, like, you still participate in all those things. And
sister,
you see you're
this kind of you know, this Australia, you know, kids, I'm not gonna categorize maybe like just Australia, especially this Western world, sister, you know. If you don't do all this with your kids, you know, they will be like lonely. They will be lonely because they don't have like much friends here. The friends they have is when they are going out, you know, all these activities or friends from school and all of that. We, even the adults, we know how lonely this country can be, you know. You don't want to, isolate your kids. Sister, it's not easy to live abroad. I will just say it like that. It is not easy.
It is not easy.
At all.
It is not easy.
So, you know, just for the kids as well, you know, sometimes I would just think okay, now I want to go to work. I'm not working today, but I'll be working tomorrow. Okay, I'll like thinking, but today I'm catching up with some friends, you know, for lunch today. I'll be thinking like, okay, I want to go to work this so time. I have to drop them to school this so time. Okay, how do I do it? What do I do? Even they have lots of activities, you know, from school, activities from their like active play and all of that. All I have to do is just, you know, set like a reminder. on my calendar, like, okay, this so time I'm doing this so time, this is what I'll be doing. So I have like things that I'll be doing sometimes for a good 1 month. Oh my God, my life here, it does, I'm not gonna say it does scatter. I'm so busy, like busy 247. Because if you're not doing it for them, you know, there are some people like they are doing it in their school. They'll come home, they will tell you, yeah, mommy, this is what my friends is doing. This is what my, you know, they'll be thinking maybe you are not there for them. Or for me, I just like mothers, especially African mother living in diaspora. Please, I have a lot of friends like this that they don't even care for their kids. You know, I'm not saying they don't want to do it, but all they are complaining about is like, oh, I'm working, I'm tired. No, I don't have time for this. Yeah, they might have their reason, but at the same time, we don't have to isolate all these kids. Sorry, I don't want to, you know, move out from the topic today.
No,
But just
no, it is really eye-opening, because some people are struggling with this. You understand?
Yes.
Mommy
Oh
Fetch
my
raised
God.
4 boys
Yes.
as well. You understand?
Yes.
In diaspora. So
Yes.
it was
Yes.
not easy for her. That's what she's saying. But you know,
Yes.
you have to give all your best. And then you are giving all your best, you know, and then you now have a man who is not equally, for instance, contributing, helping you
Yes.
get through this, for instance.
Exactly. Oh, let me just say a little about that one. You know, when you are married to this, sorry, me, I don't care. Anyone when they hear me, they hear me.
No, see,
when,
I am being real and open here, and I share
yeah,
my real. I am being real and open. I don't owe
yeah,
anybody anything.
and exactly. See, when you are married to an African man, you know, like all this, I will call them traditional man. They believe
Yes.
like you as the woman, you are the one that is supposed to do this, you are the one that is supposed to do that, you are the one that is supposed, like, even they are ready, you know, to sit on you when you are giving them food, like to eat the food. So if you know you are married to that kind of man, all you have to do is just to be strong within you, you know, let them know that you are able, you are capable, you can do it. But there are some men like they are not ready to help their woman. Let's just put it that way. Men are not equal, and I will not advise anyone, you know, to kind of compare your marriage to other people. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't compare your marriage. You know your weakness. You know what your husband is doing that is good, and you know the bad side of your husband. If you think you can, you know, cope with it, all good. But if you think no, you need a break, just take the break you needed. For me, I'm not going to compare marriages like, this is what this one is doing. You don't know what is happening behind the closed door. So, yeah,
you don't know.
if you're married to like a typical like African man, you just have to
Yeah.
know your ways, you know what it works for you. It's not all
Yes.
women that love to nag, like, help me to do this. Oh, you're not helping me to do that. Yeah, couldn't. No, not
Some
all
of
women
them
that
will
know
keep.
how
That
to do
is
that.
why some keep quiet and endure. And then
Endure.
when their children are all grown, they no longer have any child they are nursing at home. All the children are grown and they've left home. That is when the woman will just pick her bag and say, okay, do whatever works for you. She begins to
Like
travel around, leaving the man
around,
behind.
exactly. Yeah. Then they will be buying food like a eatery. Let's go to fast food
Hey,
today.
hey,
No proper
thank
food, no
you.
healthy food for them. So
No.
yeah. I understand. I totally understand that. But so that is, that is me. For me, I'm kind of determined. Like, I don't care if a man is there. If you want to be there, yeah, you are welcome. But if you think no, this is not mine. This is not. Yeah, that is your business. So yeah,
Yes.
everybody will just do whatever that works for you. Do whatever that works for you. Don't compare your marriage. If you have to talk to your husband, sit him down, talk to him. And if you think like you'll be talking about it, like no changes or anything like that, just be focused. Do whatever that you can do. Like I've said, there's no superwoman everywhere. Just do what you can do. You know your strength. You know what you are
Yes.
capable of doing. And you have to listen to your body, listen to yourself. Because if anything's happening, another woman will take over. So just
They
listen to your
will.
body. Yeah. Listen to your body, listen to your health. Like for me, I don't play with my health. Oh, hey, doctor, every now and then, check up and all of that. Let's
I
just
see
kind
you.
of
I see you. I dey see
Yeah.
you.
Ah,
Eno
my
Yang, welcome,
sister.
Eno. I dey see you now. You go for checkup steady. And you
Ah,
know, as you are working your body, you are equally going to check up and topping up oil and
top up, oh, my sister. Top up, oh, I top up, oh. Ah, no, I know I can't kill myself for one normal land. Oh. Hey, I know I kill myself for. I top up, or I just make sure, I kind of work. I'm still finding it difficult. I'm not going to say everything is balanced for now. You understand what I mean? I wanted to say work-life balance, but I'm not going to say everything is balanced, but I'm still trying towards it because, I want to plan for vacation. You just have to plan everything. You have to know what you are doing. So I'm still trying to work
imagine
towards
now.
that.
Imagine now
Yeah,
you are not going for vacation because
yeah.
what's our last born's name? Ali.
Imran.
Imran that
Yeah.
will want to say, Mommy, don't do video again. Mommy, don't do
Oh
video.
my
Mommy,
God.
drop the
That
camera. You are
that would
not going
don't
on
know.
vacation now. They
Yeah.
are still very young. You are trying to
Yeah.
nurse them till
Yeah.
they are grown. You are making
Yeah.
all these sacrifices for yourself. You
Yeah.
imagine that you are putting in everything, depriving yourself of everything
Everything.
just
Yeah.
to raise these children properly. Because it's one
Yeah.
thing to have children and it's another thing to raise them properly. Now,
Exactly.
some people don't care. They still take their vacation, even though they can still leave the children with anyone. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for those who can't, it's a sacrifice that you have made.
Yeah.
You understand? And you're doing
Yeah.
this just for them, to give them
Yeah.
the best.
Exactly. Yeah. Just to give them the best because I don't want to wake up tomorrow and be sorry, Like
Yeah.
if they are good, I will call them like, oh my God, like I can be proud of them in the future. Like, yeah, those are mine, they are mine.
I can
Or
imagine how many future daughter-in-laws you will have. 6 daughter-in-laws. Hey,
me, I they put
plenty of
application, no.
Omugwo. You will travel,
Anybody
eh?
will
You will
want marry
travel.
now. My sister, my life here in Australia is very stressful, to be honest. Very, very stressful. Yeah. Very,
But the
very
time will
stressful.
come when
But yeah.
everything will balance. A time will come. It will no longer, see, these children are growing. Okay. They
Yeah.
are growing. They will no longer remain babies. When they
Yeah,
are grown,
exactly.
the other ones
Even
are in school already. These ones,
yeah,
they'll go to school and they can
yeah,
fend for themselves. They can actually take care of themselves at home. Then the
yeah,
stress and the burden will reduce. You'll be more
yeah.
stabilized.
Even the other two I'm talking about, like they are not like my biological children, but anything that belongs
They're your
to my mom
children.
belongs to me. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're like my step, yeah. But I think they are mine as well. Okay.
They
So
are. It's not as if you think they are, because
yeah,
I
yeah,
also believe in that.
yeah,
My
yeah, yeah,
culture, it is
yeah.
permitted. My co-wife's children are equally mine.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
It is like that
So
in my culture.
yeah, they are mine. So I call them mine. So yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it just kind of, just have to kind of plan yourself. That's it, yeah, and be determined. You know what you want, you know your goal. Yeah. Just work towards it. You are doing well, sister. Let me use Mr. Macaroni word. You are doing well.
Oh yeah, tell me to bring my account. Tell me to bring my
Oh yeah,
account. I'm
now.
doing well.
Oh,
You
in fact,
you
I
didn't
go
complete it.
super.
Mr. Macaroni will say, put your account number here. Put your account number here. Put it here. Put it here.
Yes, so put your account number. Let me freaking your
I should put
account.
my account number here. Bring it. Let me put my account number.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh. Thank you,
Thank you
sister,
so
for
much.
having me. Thank you. I will just be in
Thank
the
you.
background, sister. Okay.
I know you're prepping for you're
Yeah.
gonna start prepping for school now.
For school,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
your
It's
morning
about yeah,
routine is not easy.
yeah,
Well done. God
yeah,
bless you.
yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Amen, amen. Thank you, sister. Thank
Thank you.
you to all. Yeah, bye.
Bye. Thank you. Wow. So that is Aziza TV. She is one of my first member. In fact, as soon as I opened my membership, she was the first to jump on it to encourage me. And I can't thank her enough. I mean, she has been so supportive. She's been so supportive and encouraging. Thank you so much, Aziza TV show. My respect for you today really doubled. Believe me, you are a strong woman, and I can't love you less. You know that. So, guys, thank you so much. Hey, welcome everyone. Estelle, Enoyan, Nemuzo, Rebecca. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all. So, before we round up, this is just a recap of what we've been discussing. What you're putting into your marriage is what you get out. Do you want that woman to stay by you, to love you, to dedicate her time, to give you all the attention? Cornelius said, I was the first member. Okay, Cornelius, you were the first member. Nebuzo is also my member. Like, you people just jump on it just to love this young lady here. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to all my members. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. This is a special shout out. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, Nebuzo, yeah, it's not really much. We've just been talking about the same thing, you know. The way I see some elderly men, because I know one person right now who is not living with the wife anymore, and they have 4 children. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Let me drop the link. He's no longer living with the wife and the children. Hey, Aziza, thank you so much. Hey, thank you for this super chat. Hey, thank you for this super chat. Hey, let me pin it here. Thank you so much. Your love, this make us scatter this dada now. Your love, this sweet me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. May God replenish wherever this is coming from. You have always loved me on this space, and I don't know what I did to deserve this love. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've just dropped the link. Getting it right with Olivia. Thank you so much. Please jump on the link. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Jump on the link, Queen. Have you seen it? Yeah. Help me thank her, guys. Help me thank her. Help me thank her. Thank you so much. So if you want that wife of your youth to be there, treat her right. Look, women are very easy to please. Women are very easy to love. We are not difficult, believe me. We are not difficult. All it takes is just for you to make up your mind to love us, to give us the attention that we need. That is all we are asking for. We are not asking for too much. That woman that will sacrifice with you, that will build with you, make all sort of sacrifice, live her own life, abandon her dreams and her career and her goals in life, just to be your wife and to raise children with you, help you raise decent children. Then you start treating her wrongly. How do you expect her to be there? Take a look at these 2 examples I've given to you. Julius Sago, presently, without the woman has been trying, but I mean, there is a limit to what she can do. She had to leave. And Olu Jacob, whose wife has been taken very good care of today. And the whole world can attest to the fact that she's been taken care of. He's been taken care of. Getting it right with Olivia. Welcome.
Thank you so much, sis.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, welcome, Queen.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
In fact, you always look beautiful.
Come again. When I don't come again to come and confuse me, you are very beautiful too. To come and confuse me. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you.
Yes, yes.
So let's hear your contribution.
Okay, our topic says why do women
leave? So women change in their midlife. You know, midlife, like when they are 50, 60, why do they suddenly change? Some of them ask for divorce. Some of them just start treating the man like they don't pay attention to the man anymore. Some of them, that is the time they travel around, you know.
Okay. I think this thing was fluctuating when you were talking, so I didn't get it clearly.
Okay. Generally, we're just talking, admonishing men to treat their wives well, because the way you treat your woman today is the way she's going to treat you tomorrow when you are old. You understand? You know, if you treat her well with love and respect today, she will equally treat you right with love and respect, and even add more to it. You know, we women, we are very soft. You give a woman 1 naira, she will convert it to 2 naira. You give her 10, she will make it 20. You give her peace, she will give you. In fact, you give her a house, she will make that house a home for you. But if you give her small trouble, she will give you hell on earth. So that is what we are looking at today. Yeah. Ifeoma Louise, welcome. Ify London. Ify Beke, Ify London, welcome. I appreciate you, Queen, for joining. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Yeah, getting it right with Olivia. Yeah, do you have anything to say to men before we go? Like advice to men? Because people get married and they forget that they have made promises. They forget that they have made a vow. You know, on the altar, you did white wedding or traditional marriage? Which one did you do? Traditional or white?
I did everything. I said I'll make a video on this how many marriages we do. I'm preparing the video. I did traditional, I did cut, I did white, I did all of them.
Everything to secure yourself. You make sure you secured yourself. Bagabam. Nobody is shaking you anywhere. now you see what we're looking at,
is that really a guarantee? Is that really a guarantee?
It's not
for a marriage that
it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. What matters is the relationship between you and your husband. The foundation of your marriage today is God, the love and the respect and trust. The vow that you made on the altar. You know, when your husband came to marry you, I know he told your parents, oh, I will take very good care of her. He saw this tomato juice, this beautiful woman here. He said, I will take good care of her. I will not make her cry. No, I will not be the reason for her tears. Then eventually start treating you wrong. You are enjoying it.
Let me talk about that. Most men, not all men, most men maltreat their wives. They treat them badly. They treat them badly. And when you are treating the wife of your youth badly, you know, most marriages, the husband is senior their wife with so many gap, you know. So when you guys are aging, all those things you've done to your wife, she's keeping them for you. If you have treated her well, she's keeping it for you. If you have treated her badly, she's keeping it for you. She's waiting for a particular point in time when she will give you back what you've been giving her all these years. That's one thing men don't know. You would think that woman that is keeping quiet, taking everything, you are giving her all the shit, you are putting it in her mouth, keeping quiet. You think that her silence is for good. It's not for good, seriously. Men, learn how to take care of your wives, your woman. Okay, learn how to take care of them. Don't maltreat them. Because when you are old, that time she has an upper hand. You will see her change, and people will be like, why is this mommy or why is this person not behaving like this at this age? She has been storing this thing
from one meeting to the other. She will go for meeting and not even come back till night.
Because it's part of the evil you've done to her that she bottled up all these years. Now she feels you know, when a man is old, you can't just be saying, oh yeah, sit down here, you don't go to this place, you don't go, you know, all that has passed. So she has an upper hand. Yeah, there is one day thing I saw, one video I think you see a video also. I think it's Patient Ozoku that acted that stuff where she was paying her husband back for all the evils the man did to her when
No,
the
don't use
marriage
the
was.
word. Don't use the word again because of YT.
Okay, okay, okay.
Just let's use a milder word because of YT. You know now.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, I understand.
As if
So
I said
all
she's
the
keeping
things,
it in his savings account and he will collect it in full later. Yes, so we go withdraw.
so do you get? That's why most women change when they are that stage. You know, they are flexing, enjoying themselves, enjoying everything. It's just because of what their man has done to them in the past that they bottled up. You know, it's better a woman. See, guys, men, if you do something to your woman and she didn't say anything, she didn't utter a word about it, please plead with her, make her to speak out, because
Yes.
bottling things up, hey, that one is more dangerous. That one is more
Yes,
dangerous
so.
because when she will speak up later, you won't believe her actions. You won't believe the things she will be doing. Like you'll be like, is this my wife? What is really happening? Is it because we are getting old? Not, but to the man that did this stuff, he has forgotten what he did though. Do you get it? That's one thing with
He
men.
has forgotten.
They will do something, yeah, they will do something to their wife or to their woman and quickly forget about it. And you think the way you have forgotten about it, that is how your woman has forgotten about it as well. No, you are the one who did that wrong. It's easier for you to forget about what the stuff you have done. Do you get that? And the
Yeah.
person you did that thing to, people cannot just forget easily. So the best thing to do is apologize. If you know you've done something wrong, apologize immediately. Tell her you are sorry. Let her forgive you. Plead with her. Let her speak out. It's better she flares up than keeping quiet. Let her talk.
Yeah.
Let her say her mind. Let her react. It's better so that she can easily forgive you than keeping quiet. You do something. No problem. Oh, welcome, sir.
BMC says, why stay if you be treated badly just to get back at him? BMC, women stay is asking why will a woman stay back just to get back at him if she's been treated badly? One, for the sake of her children. She cannot just lose out from all direction. Some women stay, some, not all, because there are some who will still live with those children. But others will decide to stay back so that they can nurse their children, so that their children can get better upbringing, because maybe due to financial constraint, a woman may not be able to care for the children alone due to financial constraint.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Exactly.
she may just endure, so that you,
To
the
stay.
man, because you are the one that has the money, okay, you keep paying the bills, the children's school fees, helping raise the children. But by the time these children are grown,
that is
by
when
the
you will
time they
see
are
her.
grown, now apart from that, she's more matured and more confident of herself. Her esteem is very healthy at this stage. Even financially, she becomes more stable. So she may endure at that. I mean, a young lady in her 20s, for instance, where do you want her to run back to her father? Most times, fathers' families do send people back home. You run back as a young lady to your father's house. They will say, go back to your husband. I am dealing with a case presently where the parents of this girl are still asking her. In fact, she told me that this week, after this live now, I am going to call her maybe this night or tomorrow morning to know if she has returned back to her father's house. I mean, to her husband's house, because she ran back home due to the way the husband has been treating her since she put to bed. In fact, since she was pregnant, till she put to bed. Now she ran back. Now the father and the mother has been pushing her to return back to her husband's house. The pressure is too much on her, and she can't work. Financially, she's constrained. She has constraint because she can't really go and work with the newborn baby, and she can't leave the newborn baby, and the mother is refusing to help her care for the newborn baby. Okay, so I have been begging that she shouldn't go back, but she said the only way she will not go back is if she's able to get a job, if she's able to register to do a business. then she will not return. She will not have the need. I'm still trying to see if I even can get people of good heart who can even help me contribute money. Just that I don't even know how to go about the GoFundMe account thing, so that people, anybody who wants to help this young lady in her 20s with a newborn baby. She doesn't want to go back. They are treating her so badly, and this is what we are talking about. Now, if she goes back to that man, do you think she will not pay back in the future? Do you think she will not revenge for everything, because she's going back because of her baby? She can't walk. Yes. I wish I have the resources myself to single-handedly help her get what she's looking for. But any donation, maybe later I'll create a GoFundMe account. Anybody who can put in $1, $2, $5, $10. I don't want that lady to suffer that, because it's not even healthy for anybody to return into an abusive
Facebook. Also do the same on Facebook. They will really help out.
I want to see how I can help her, because her parents are forcing her to return back to her husband. And this is what we are talking about. If she eventually returns, this is the reason why you see some women out of pain, they just want to end it all. Some of them will delete their husbands in their sleep. Some of them don't care the consequence anymore because of the pain. They don't care what the price they will have to pay.
Most women are going through this. They are going through this. They are there. They are not living. Her own is even better than she went back and came back. Some are there. They are not moving, but they are going through the same stuff.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So I wish a lot of young ladies, will just learn not to even jump in. But then you don't know. When a man promises heaven and earth and marries you, you don't know if he's going to change overnight or if he will be influenced here and there. So now what is left of that young lady? If she goes back to this man, which is my fear, she may be pushed to do something drastic, something that she will regret for the rest of her life. Because she's not going back happy. She's going back under duress. She's going back under duress.
That's one thing with this our side of the world. They don't care how you feel. All they want, all they listen to is the society, what the society will say, what is these people will say. They don't consider your own happiness and joy. They are telling her to go back. Like, do they really know how she's feeling? What if the man can't buy him at the end of the day there? Eh? Seriously.
That is the manipulation, and that is what hurts me, because I know this person personally, and I wish in my own little way I can make a change in her life, so that she will not end up like other women who have either ruined their own life by deleting the man or doing something that will land them in jail. Okay, so somebody like this, give her 20 years from now. If she's enduring, after 20 years, do you think she will not retaliate to the man? She will pay him back. Welcome back, Aziza.
She will.
Thank you.
She will. Most ladies are waiting for that particular time. They are waiting for that particular time to show their true color.
Yes. Azizat ma, welcome.
Yes,
welcome,
Sister. Thank you, Sister Olivia. How you doing, sister?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank God. Oh, I jump back quickly when you talk something about pie, like they pie their husband in their sleep. Yes, especially especially in this diaspora, guys, they pie wife, husband like anyhow, even the children as well. Even there was one that happened here in Australia. I think that was it last year? I think maybe early this year or last year, the man pied the woman and the 3 kids. Like,
can you imagine?
Nothing. Yeah, it happens like that. Some of we like women, we stay in abusive marriage all because of our kids. Like me, that one not be for me. I beg, I'm so sorry. Like, if you're staying in abusive marriage for kids, what exactly are you teaching those kids? Like, do you think about the kids you are staying in that marriage for? Like, that means you are teaching them, you are telling them that staying in abusive marriage, it is normal, okay? Because we are from Africa, or because this is our culture, or this is our background. No, okay? For me, my mental health
that go on.
Yeah. we're just like, you'll be saying like, oh, they are just kids. They don't know what they're going. They don't know what is going on. They know even more than you. The kids, they understand what is going on more than you.
It is what even in US, it happens all the time in US. You see a man will just delete the wife, or the wife will just delete the husband, and then they just do this because they can't take it anymore.
No, yeah. Some, like my sister, you see, I will tell you from experience, okay? Some do it not just because they can't take it anymore. Some even do it because of the benefit. Like maybe if the mother have the children in all this Western world, okay? If the mother have the children, that means the father will be paying. Okay, like we're paying like child support. And we get access to like government funding and all of that. Okay, yeah. And some women don't want that. Some men don't want that to happen. And if they have like joint property together, if they have like joint property, like they have a mortgage together, they will never want that woman, or the woman, maybe like mostly is men. Let me just put it straight out there. Okay, it's men, not like women. Yeah. So I don't want to cover. I don't like pretending like, beating around the bush when I'm talking. I just want to say it straight. Most it comes from the men. Okay, they don't want the woman because at the end of the day, the government will say, okay, the woman will own the house, and the man might be thinking, oh my God, the house that I've worked for, like just like that. You want to end the house, then I go buy you now.
Hey, you want to take away? You want to take everything away from me? Everything I've worked for.
Everything I have, exactly. So they will just they do it. Even some do it. When they want to do it, they close their eyes. They don't even care if the kids are even involved. They do it. They will do it, both the mother and the any kids or any children that are involved. Yeah. So they don't care. Exactly. Even because of insurance as well. There are lots of things that are attached to it when it comes to this Western world. Sorry, guys. Hello, Baba.
But when they do when investigation is carried on, like for those who delete, they are also implicating themselves, because eventually when forensic study is carried out, forensic examination, they will find out that they will find the cause of death.
Yeah, even there will be the first suspect anyway. There will be, because maybe their neighbor might have been hearing them, screaming. That is why in this part of the world you don't want to scream in your house, when you have neighbor. Maybe your neighbors will be the one calling the police, like, oh, hey, then at the hear noise there. Oh, go check. Maybe they won't kill themselves.
He said, go check. 911, go check. Like they won't find themselves.
Oh my God.
But they will be more careful. They will be more careful since they know that all eyes may be on them.
No, my sister. Somehow they don't care. Some of them, like they've concluded, like they don't care. They don't mind what will come at the end of everything. They don't care. They just want to do it. Like when they are doing it, their eyes are closed. Like they are not in their right senses. They just want to do it. They just want to do it. And let's finish everything that is on ground. They just want to do it, and that is it. They don't even reason. They don't know. Maybe after they finish, their eyes can't feel open. But when they are doing it, when they want to do it, they will just like do it.
They'll become something else.
And that's it.
I know one man. I know a man in US there. They're already in their midlife, 50, 55, 60. And that was when the woman is asking for a divorce. And the man lost a lot to the divorce. He lost so much that he was so bitter. He lost so much to the woman. And now he had to go and remarry another wife again from Nigeria.
Oh, that's so they go back home.
Hey.
And this is when he's going to marry another wife, because he can't stay alone. Will he stay alone and be eating burger? Eating burger and then what is it called? Coastal. KFC and burger. Morning you open the fridge, KFC, you open the fridge, dinner is burger. So he has to go and marry another woman who will cook. And if he doesn't treat this woman right, She will, by the time she develop wings in America again, she will go again.
That is
That's why
will
some
leave.
men. That's why some men, when they bring their wife from other room instead of actual fighting. Okay, so even that's why some men, when they bring their wife from from Nigeria, they will tell them like, it's not good for you to have friends here. They are not this, they are not that, because they know if you're having friends, they'll be giving you all the information that you need to know about the country. Even, let me tell you, sister, even without you having no one, like no friend, with time, you are not a doormat. Like women, that we are so smart. With time,
you don't even need anybody to help you make a decision with time.
You will get to know everything.
With time, you get all the information you needed. And also, guys, men, honestly, men, you guys really need to change. Not all men, like, I'm not talking like men generally, but some men really need to change, especially men living in the diaspora, our African men. Honestly, you see, all this thing I want to be doing, like a program that talks about African experience living in diaspora, but I don't have the time because of my kids, to be honest. I don't have the time because I have lots of experience here, living here in Australia, and I've listened to a lot of things happening around the world. Okay, African men living in diaspora, they really need to change. Ma, come back to my Yoruba English. They really need to change.
Speak like that. Maybe they go hear and
where. They speak.
They really need to change. Okay, some men, they hide things from their wife, especially their imported wife. And once the imported wife gets to know that this is what you'll be hiding from me, like men, let me just say this way. Okay, now maybe you are getting like a benefit from the government. This is what comes when you say someone buy this, someone buy that. Yes. Many a times is like maybe benefit from the government. Okay, you are getting benefit from the government as a man, and you have your wife with you, and you are thinking like, no, she don't need to know about it. And this government are giving, and they are giving you this benefit. Sorry, guys. Okay. No, and they are giving you this. They are giving you this benefit maybe because of your wife and the kids that you have. The benefit is not going to you because you deserve it. No, the benefit is coming to you. Guys, men living in diaspora, this is Aziza talking. I know you understand what I'm talking about, and this is how it works. But they are giving you this benefit maybe because of the kids that you have with you, not because of you or because of your wife. And now the men, they'll be getting this benefit, okay? They will never, some of them will never tell their wife about this benefit.
Bad.
Yes. And they'll be using it for their own purpose. They'll be using it for their own purpose. And later, if the woman gets to find out that, oh, this is what you'll be hiding from me and all of that, some men don't even want to discuss it. Then they'll be like, oh, I will share the one video like that. I don't know if you guys have seen the video. This lady was talking bitterly. She brought this lady from Nigeria, okay? And this man was receiving the benefit, okay? Then later, the lady gets to know that, oh, this is what you'll be getting from the government. You are not even looking after me, your wife. This lady said if she wants to buy pad, for her menstruation, like period, every month, she needs to beg this man. Like before, this man will release like $1 for her to go to the supermarket to get what he wants for. Yeah?
We even write list and display.
Financial power, financial intimidation.
Exactly. And this man, he got to a stage, this man wanted to travel back to Africa, and she left this woman with nothing. She said before he left, he told him, oh, God, can you please at least drop your card just in case if I want to get anything, I can get whatever without your, calling you and all of that. And the man said, no, I cannot leave my card though. And this, so I'm like, okay, what about money? That the man dropped some like few amount with her, but before you even know, the money is finished. and then she have to go back to the church, like begging them, please, can you please give me some? They were now. So the people were like, what are you talking about? What is happening? What about you've got children? The benefits you're getting from the government should be enough for you before your husband comes back. She like benefits, like exactly. That is what I'm saying. Some men would never tell their wife about it. That is how the lady got to know. Okay, the lady said, oh, what benefit? Yeah, definitely government will be giving your children benefit. That should be enough for you until your husband comes back. That is when she got to know that, oh, so this man, you have been receiving benefits on our behalf without even us knowing.
Okay, not even taking care of her.
Exactly.
Use the money and take care of her.
Exactly. Use it the right way. Use it the normal way. So, and the lady said, no, she has been begging this husband that she wants to go to work. She can't continue staying at home. The husband said, no, she don't need to go to work. Without knowing that if this woman is working, the benefit will reduce. Because in this Western world, so if she's working, that is why men don't want women to know all this when it comes to diaspora. They'll be like, sometimes even my own oga call me Okukutimo law. You know all the law. Like Oti. Yeah, sorry. You like seriously. Like they know if you're working, the benefits, we call it benefits, okay? Yeah, we reduce. So this man has been keeping this lady home, like, no, don't do anything, don't do this, don't do that. And yes, you're not even looking after this lady. Okay, now the church member says, okay, do you have any bank account? She says no, that the husband said that she's not allowed, that they will not open any bank account for her without, I mean, they're kind of like, can you open it? Sorry, sorry, guys.
No problem.
Okay. So she kind of, he told her that he can't have a bank account and all of that. And the church said, no, you don't need all these documents your husband is telling you to open a bank account. All you need is your international passport and all of that. Hey! Do you have all this? And she said, yes, she got it. They said, okay, you know what? Go to your nearest bank the next day. Tell them you want to open an account and let them tell you, that, yeah, this is the documents you need. And when she got there with her passport, they opened the account for her. The lady said she was surprised because my husband told me that I need this document, I need that document before I'll be able to open an account. That is why some women, when you just need to find that information, okay? I don't say you should be like boss over your gal, but you guys should be like a friend.
Breeze don't blow, foul nyash don't open.
This one even open pata pata new. So after this lady opened the bank account, the man, the church member, sometimes church member will save you, sometimes church member will put you in fire. But in
that sometimes they will push you into trouble, sometimes they will help you.
But in that case, they really helped her. They really helped her.
Hey.
So they asked her to go to a service center. Let them know that you are the wife of so you are the mother, because here they give woman the priority, like the first hand, like when it comes to children, the woman should be receiving the funds.
Even here in Brazil, my husband was saying it. Even here in Brazil, they don't recognize men. It is the mother. Exactly. Every payment, every benefit goes to a woman.
Yeah,
in fact, when you're filling any form, they don't request for the father's name. It is the mother they request.
The mother, exactly. So they ask her, take your bank account, go to the service center, tell them this is you, this is your child, and blah, 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 blah. Let's see what is going to happen from there. And the woman went there, she explained everything to them, and they give them the account number. So they have to kind of, transfer the next payment, because all the one they've paid is gone. They have to transfer the next payment to this woman's account. And this Oga was in Nigeria. So he was waiting for the alert to come in. The alert did not come in. He was like, what is happening? Kilo Shele. So when he came back, And the lady, the lady did not even tell him. And he was like, he went back to the service center that nothing is coming in. They were like, no, we are paying you, we are paying your family, but it's going to so name and so account. Now that, and then the man can't reach out now. Voila, bege. Say, why? Why will you do this? Why will you do that? How come you have to go back and tell them to transfer it back to me? You have to. That is, I'm like, this is not like, it's not marriage. The marriage is just about the fund. It's just about the government benefit.
It's just about the financial benefits.
That's it. Yeah, it's just about the benefit. Not like that. Means I thought she brought the woman just because of the benefit. Not because of the love. Because if you can do this to your own wife, even this woman said, even the man, when they have their daughter, the man abandoned her in the hospital. Like seriously. So the lady said never, she will never go back to the service center to transfer anything and all of that. And they end up, the lady end up moving out. I think she was in maybe Germany or but now she's in UK now anyway. She's in UK now. They have to end the marriage. Like, no, I have to move on. So
you see,
she moved out of she just walked out of the. I'm telling you. Yeah, like, no, this is not gonna happen. Never. Men, they just need to change. They need to change. Some of these men, they think when they come to diaspora, everything belongs to them, not the woman. I mean, you guys should we should work together. We should work together, not like you be like, this is for me, this is for you. When you are married, you become one, you should share everything as one, not like this is yours. I hate when men use this language. Oh, I want to do this. When you are in not even a relationship, marriage.
We should do this.
We
should do this.
Sometimes I just get confused, like some men, like they're thinking and all of that. And people will say it is how they're being brought up. No, some men are just like they are following people, maybe their friends, what their friends are doing. It is not even like how they are being brought up. It is maybe the group of friends.
Even if it's how they were being brought up, they can change. They can change.
Yeah. What if change not their name? If change not their name, they don't go change. So yeah, some men are just like that. Government benefit, and because of that, they don't want the woman to get the benefit. They will fight the woman. They will say, "Oh yeah, I'm the single father now. Oh yeah, pay me." So
no, some men are just terrible.
Some men are just greedy. Yeah.
No. And you see, this is one good reason why women change. And you'll be wondering, why is she changing? Why did she change? She's learning a lot of bad things from other women. She's not learning. Sometimes it is she's sick. She doesn't even need any other woman to tell her what to do. She doesn't need any other woman to tell her.
At all. Don't need any other woman.
This is really a good one. Thank you.
Sorry, my boys are disturbing in the background.
No, they are up already. Your day has begun.
Yeah. They're up already. Oh, their noise don't start.
Yes.
Yeah. I will just say, let me just mute myself. I will still be here listening to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be running up in the next 10 minutes, Abel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Honestly, you see, imagine this kind of a thing. This is how some of them, they use financial power. They use it against the woman. They cage the woman with money, because the woman is relying and depending on them. They can do and undo. They can do anything with the woman and think they will get away with it. Eventually, when the woman becomes financially independent, when she becomes strong, she has her own money now. Do you expect her to still remain? She will not remain. When she has got it, if it's that money you are holding over her head to treat her like a slave, when she makes her own money, what is there? She's going to leave. If she doesn't leave, she will, even if she doesn't leave you physically, spiritually and emotionally, she has left you. Because you will not be in control of everything anymore. You can't control her movement. You can't control her decision. You can't control what she does. You can't control the company she keeps. You can't control everything she does anymore. And you don't have any right to demand for respect and submission. Because when you were using that money as a control over her head, she kept quiet, waiting for that day when she will be financially free from your body, from your hold. Men, you and your wife have become one. One flesh. One flesh. In the spiritual realm, you are together. You are one.
Exactly.
But let me say, this is serious, but it can't happen in Brazil because any benefit meant for children doesn't go to any other person other than the mother. Yeah, but you see, this man, I don't know how he was able to do it. This is not, Brazilian law is actually different from the laws in other places. Laws differ. So maybe over there, a man can as well put in his own account for the family while he'll be collecting the money. Whereas in some other places, they will never give it to a man. But whatever it is, this is a very selfish marriage. A very selfish marriage. The foundation is rotten from the onset. The purpose for which he was bringing the woman over with the children is to use them for his own selfish gain, to empower himself financially, while he keep her caged down at home, depriving her of all the benefit that is due to her.
I'm not taking care of her.
Yes.
Seriously.
If my place will say, will you be a poor man and still be a witch at the same time? No, choose one.
Seriously. Man, there is nothing like when you are aging. When you are aging, you and your wife are still living as if you people met yesterday. Still doing all the lovey, lovey together. There's no, it's very sweet. It's very good. Yeah. Just seriously, treat her well.
Were you at Mommy Ifechi's life yesterday with her husband?
No, I was not around.
Oh, it was awesome. You see there. You need to see the way that Ifechi was just looking at Mommy Ifechi. We were teasing her with it. You can see the love and affection is still in his eyes. The respect and regard for the wife is still in his eyes. He was just admiring her. We were using it to tease her, like the way that Ifechi is just looking at you. This is what it should be. It didn't start today. It is something they worked on right from day one. You don't expect that overnight, things will just change. It's not a miracle. The seed you sow is what you're going to reap tomorrow. If you sow well, you will reap well. If you sow well, you will reap well. This is why it is very important that we throw away every atom of selfishness from our body. Throw away atom of selfishness. Marriage is supposed to be a selfless union between a man and a woman. Selfless, giving in everything, not holding back, not hiding anything. When you hide certain things from your wife, eventually, if she finds out, do you think she would? Sometimes she will just keep quiet even when she has found out. A woman is like, okay, yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, but I'll be leaving now. Thank you so much for getting it right with Olivia. Thank you. Is your network increased? A woman is like an FBI and CIA combined. When she's out to investigate something, trust me, she will find it. Sometimes she may keep quiet, not because she didn't see. She kept quiet because she just wants peace to reign. She wants peace to reign at that point in time. So she will keep quiet and pretend she saw nothing and she knows nothing. She can sit down and pretend to play the fool in your house. But one day, she's going to tell you what she found out. We women, we see this our stomach is like we can bottle it. There are things we can store in there. A woman can live with you for years and know certain things and keep quiet and pretend she doesn't know. The day she will remind you, the day she will tell you, be shocked and amazed. So we have to be careful. Treat that woman right. It costs nothing. Be open. Why are you secretive in your marriage? Why are you hiding things from yourselves? When you open yourself, you see each other's nakedness. Before God, you are one. But when it comes to financial matter, you hide things from your wife. So tomorrow, when she becomes financially independent, stable, do you think she will remain that naive woman, that timid woman? No, she will spread her wings and fly away. Emotionally, you have lost her. Physically, you may also lose her because she's going to ask for a divorce. Be careful. The wife of your youth is precious. She's a blessing to you. The Bible says, let her fountain satisfy you. The foundation you lay today determines the strength of your marriage. That foundation you lay today will determine how stable your marriage will be in the future. Do not expect to reap where you never sow. Women forgive, but they don't easily forget. So I leave you guys with this. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. You all have been so amazing. Thank you for your love. Nemozo, Wanyoma, Oyoyo nne, Daluri nne. Thank you. I appreciate you, Nemozo. God, I don't know why you love me, but I love you too. And I really appreciate you. Glorious Reality, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Azizat TV, how do I thank you? Thank you every day. Every day, every day, you guys give me the support. You give me the support, even when I don't have anything serious to say. You still come here to give me support. Rebecca, thank you so much. Rebecca LePrince, thank you. Glorious Reality, I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you so much. Fabro Happiness, thank you. No Place Like Home with MC Betty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you in the background. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, gorgeous. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you, Cornelius. You know now when you come home, I will thank you well in kind and in cash, anyhow you want it. Tell my darling husband. Thank you for your support. Ify London, Ifeoma Louise, thank you. BMC. The one and only BMC. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Estelle, thank you. Getting it right with Olivia. You are amazing, Queen. Thank you. Enaiyan, thank you. Who else? Ifechi, Mommy Ifechi, thank you so much. Oyoyo's World, thank you. Lucy Choma. Dalorinde, who else? Yep, being a carer with cares. Thank you so much. Juba Prince, thank you. Juba Bruce, welcome. And who else? Gabriela. Meu amor, thank you. Thank you, T. Louise. Thank you. Gabriela, thank you so much. Be informed. Thank you. Everyone in the chat, like Onyi Asamura. Thank you. Nello side, I appreciate you. Thank you, Queen. Everyone, I thank you. Alima to say, dear Oni, thank you. God bless you all. Have an amazing night rest. Don't forget, just do your best. Love supersedes all. Love is the ultimate. Love conquers all. If you love that woman, if you love her and you give her the best of yourself, now that you are young, now that you two are very strong, now that you two are sacrificing, okay, Asamura. Okay, meaning I hate lies. Asamu. Okay, Asamura. Okay, I don't know the pronunciation. You Asamura or Asamura? Which one? Asamura. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Dalurine. Thank you. Yes, just love yourself. Be selfless. Be selfless and give in your best, okay? And tomorrow, no woman is gonna leave you. That wife of your youth is not gonna lead you. She'll be there to nurse you. She'll be there to take care of you. She'll be there to help you through it, so that you guys will grow old together. That is a promise made. That is a vow taken, and let it be so. Cornelius say, thank you so much. Cornelius says dancing time. So you're waiting for dance, Cornelius. This is my husband. Thank you. And Aziza, thanks for that amazing super chat, Queen. I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah, guys, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Bye. Yeah. Yes, I need you because I want you. You're the only one for me. I'm coming home after the party. Thank you. Pressing me out you because I know you're my company. And I call you, turn up, and you always come through for me. Piece of my eye, yeah. You look at you, but I feel you give me piece of my eye, yeah. Your body's here, my attention. You give me piece of my eye, yeah. Just give me piece of my eye. Just give me piece of my eye. Yeah, let's link up, smash the like. In case you miss smashing the like, please, before you leave, kindly give a thumbs up, okay? In case you need that, okay? Please give a thumbs up until we see again tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Have an amazing good night's rest. Sweet dreams. I love you all. In the morning, in the night, anytime we can call, you know, say I miss you. Yeah, I miss you. Yeah. And anytime when I'm calling, make you pick up the phone, but you know that I miss you. Oh, look, okay, you're waiting for the dance. Thank you, look, okay. My baby, please don't leave me. You know, come my baby, let's think of, I see ya. I know think of, I see ya. It's not too long, I see ya. Baby, stop, I wanna see ya. It's like that day. When you see early in the morning, go, yeah. You know it's only you that I want. It's like that day. When you see early in the morning, go, shawty. You know it's only you that I want. Last thing come, I wanna see ya. I know people, I wanna see ya. You're not too long, gonna see you. Hey, 29, thank you so much. I love you, Bunches. Thank you, please. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Great Baker. Yeah. Go, shine. Valizi Uche. Bye. Good night, everyone. Have an amazing night, friends. I love you all. See you tomorrow.